Yeah, I'm up now. Here's an update. I'm a real snob. I need a parfait. I need to meditate with the bunny on my stay. I'm finna give it a good shot with my case. She want the Mew Mew. She want the Eastside. How much it costed? Like an Andre. I spent a band on a band-aid. Thinking I miss, baby, is a mistake. I got 12 months, but I need an extra one. You wouldn't know a rap if you're next to one. It's young, I mean it, baby. I ain't like the rest of them. She a fanatic for that. Dun. Yeah, new house in the hills. Fine, waiting for me down in Brazil. 5. Had to go on for the kill. It's 5 plus 8. You know the deal. It's a skinny leg legend. Oregonian, it's hard to meet a Fevin. I might grow me a gut like my dad. My folks want grandkids really bad. So baby, do you wanna be a mini baby mama? Yeah, our kids could be East African, or they could be an accident. How you rap like that's what they asking him. I was poor and I'm black, so I'm taxing them. Just a couple reparations that I factor in. We saw the other Ethiopians, yeah, but I'm on right now. I wanna stop and get down. A lot of rain in my life I found, so please shut the pipe down. I need that.
Country, adapting it every day, the language barrier, the culture barrier, everything, but you have to face it. I've been working my butt off, you know?
I was named after my grandfather, so I can't put shame to the name I'm proud of. If they it up correct, don't treat your family with honor. I don't care if it's easy for the barista, I promise. Yeah, me and my dad on the beach, he passed it to my sis while our toes touch the sea. I hope you hatin' get to do the same thing. Success don't suck, what sucks is wondering. 730 days and 32 new grades. That album got me stressed, I tune it like T-Pain. Yeah, I got the keys and these got keychains. They keep taking shots, but they missing, they need aim. Caught the signal like Bruce Wayne. Never had it all, but I built it from loose change. Life is like a white tee, baby, it gets stained. But you better bundle up, cause it's a cold game.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons. Blake Groupie out and ready to send this away. Here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Penix. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
We knew we were in store for some crazy blitz packages from this defense, and already one play in, and that linebacker gets home for the sack. Critical now for this offense to identify what you're seeing, and for this defense to continue to frustrate and get after the quarterback.
Looking right, and he finds it. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll throw 3rd and long. And he's going to go down. Great work by the Saints. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack.
Well, this is exactly what the defense wants to do to these quarterbacks. You want to speed them up, and the best way to do it is to hit them and bring them to the ground. Conversely, they've got to figure out offensively how to protect. If you can't protect, you can't execute, you can't do anything offensively.
And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. They give for the first time to Rashad White. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Now hold on a second. We have a player in some pretty clear pain following that play. That's Rashad White, who's getting some attention from the trainers.
Stephanie Timberwolf. Buffalo 18. Let's go.
2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Down, they need 7.
18 Roger, 8 here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Warriors 70.
Throw here, 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. And we talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with him. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative, and the best way to do that is to start fast, and, well, once again, they're not.
And there won't be a return on this one. It's out of bounds, and the mark looks to be at about the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hey, smash Bronco.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that is good enough for Atlanta 1st down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
They've got first down here from the 36. To the air with Penix. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after him.
Penix now on first down. Taking a shot for the end zone. That one connects. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
They've got 3 tight ends on this first and goal, thinking run or play action. Robinson crosses the goal line. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons go up 6-0 here in the first. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Through with the extra point. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All lined up and ready to boot this one away. Set to return this, Trey Palmer. He dodged the tackle. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10. Drive starts with a carry by White. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture. And one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4 sets. I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down.
Cut 19.
Now looking to throw. This is caught by Trey Palmer. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. That play good for 17 and a first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
We've set it down from the 37. Rolling from the gun here. Finds the in route complete. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. But a solid gain right up towards that midfield stripe. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Buffalo 18.
They're throwing it. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Geno Stone picks it off.
The first down pass. Intercepted. The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Go! 70 Timberwolves.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. On the move, past the 40. He gets loose down the right side. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons parlay the interception into points. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Extra point by Kuhn is up and good. And the Falcons drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
14. Saints, nothing. Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. On the return, here's Palmer. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready, set,
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
go!
Back to work after throwing the pick. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. So that brings up 2nd down.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute, and will continue to do so.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
Let's go now. Panthers 60, Panthers 60 Maverick, 60, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go!
Here's a throw. He's trying to push the field. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. From that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Warriors 70.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That's caught by the rookie from Texas A&M. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10.
Go! Here we go. Set. Ready.
Here's Robinson. Start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that 1st quarter. Our score, 14-0. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. They are facing 2nd down deep on their own end. Staying with Robinson. And again, they'll get there to meet him at the line and take him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on third down.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
Third and long for him here. And this one is launched downfield. They connect on the deep shot. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons take a 20-zip lead. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments?
What?
I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. On the return, here's Palmer. Escapes a defender. And he's out a little short of the 30. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Nice on the ground here. Tracy dropped from first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
I'll throw it. All in left side. Jukes away from one. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
We'll go play action on 1st down. That's completed right side. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Cougar 19. Here we go. Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 19 Lions.
From the red zone now. He brings it in. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
2nd and 3 now.
Come on. 18, 19, 18.
Still sticking with the passing game. Makes the catch. And that is a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
Brings up 3rd and
18, Pioneer. Buffalo 18.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Flushed out of the pocket. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Well, they're in a pretty big hole already, Brock. They're going to pass on the field goal and keep chasing that touchdown.
Come 19. Come 19. Go.
4th down, pass coming. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints start to fight back with their first points of this game. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Penix now. And they'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Stopped on that play by Danny Stutzman.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Another carry for Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
It'll be 3rd and 5 on the other side, Brock, as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Falcons on top inside of Mercedes-Benz Stadium. So now here's 3rd and 5. Penix working from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Saints get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. First down now, ball at the 33. They'll throw to begin this drive. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes the play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
19 tight, 19 tight. Stop low, 18.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. Good slide downfield to Olave. And hey, if you can't prevent the catch, Brock, at least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at the 31. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. New set of downs for him from the 31.
70 range, 70 range. Cougar 19.
Sticking to the air here. Dump off caught by his back. And he's tackled for no gain. The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They'll work against the blitz. Throwing this one back at the end zone. Well, it's been way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out.
that's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll throw, third and long. It's complete. This is Olave. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay, ready?
Go heavy on this first and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation. He'll try to do it himself. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be second and goal. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Lining up on the doorstep. Second and goal from inside the 1.
70 up. Come on. Set. Go.
He's dropping back to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Third and hardly anything. Just need the length of the football.
60 Bobcat. Ready? 19, 18.
Back now, pressure coming. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints make it a 1-score game before halftime. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Saints 14. Blake Murphy to kick off for the Saints.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He'll take this at the 10. Good work so far. He's got room. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
At their own 38-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And we put everything he's got behind it. Caught just shy of the goal line. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons will add to their lead at the end of the half.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Coup on now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Falcons double their lead to 14.
Saints 14. Youngway Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Coup all lined up and ready to boot this one away. On the return, here's Palmer. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
On the return, the Saints take over first down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Throwing from the gun here. Geno Stone picks it off. And he brings it back for the pick six and the Atlanta touchdown. Ooh, partner, this has gotten out of hand early. That pick six, the latest play, pushing us towards a blowout.
Yeah, everything has gone in their favor so far. You don't see a lot of blowouts in the NFL. It takes this kind of combination, right, both in personnel and in every phase of the game.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons stretch their lead to 21.
Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Tap, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Back to throw it. This is a heater going deep. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Shaheed now to return. He dodged the tackle. Shoots another one. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. That's exactly what they did.
First and 10 from the 32. Back to work after throwing the pick. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Throwing now off the play action. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
Falcons going with a dime package here on third down.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Here he goes, third and long. Finds him on the crossing route. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being fourth down.
Never eat shredded wheat. Northeast, south, and west, right, Kate? And I like on third downs, north and south. You start going east to west and eating that wheat, you can run into problems just like that.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Hurt. 70 Timber, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Mustang 19.
They're going for this. He connects downfield. This is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Forget that was 4th down. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup on any play. And that gets him a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Back to throw. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Okay, ready?
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Go.
Throwing it again here. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Go.
They've got a man in motion.
Steady.
3rd and long for him here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hawk 70.
Again, left side. Here's Robinson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just your quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Play action. Here's Penix. Ooh, on him quick there. They bring him to the turn. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Penix here from the gun. Man downfield, and he finds London. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Give him 25 on that play. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. Going in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Penix looking to pass. And the Saints are all over this one. Great work by the defense. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
From the shotgun, Penix. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Takes this in at the 25. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go. Viking 18, 19 Lions.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Gets it quickly to Palmer. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
First and 10 at the 45-yard
Seven
line.
Pirates, seven Pirates. Cowboy, go.
He'll look to throw. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there. That brings up second down.
Such a big part of that breakup, Kate, or any breakup as a corner, is your positioning relative to the target. And really, the timing of it all. You can be in the right spot, but if you don't time it, that ball is still caught at this league. That corner played that one nearly perfectly.
Here we go. Shot. Panther 60. Panther 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
They send the tight end in motion.
Ready.
Looking to throw again on second down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
60 Eagles. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
To the air on third and long. Escapes the pocket. Oh, baby, he gets rocked, and the ball is out. And the Falcons scoop it up. And that right there is going to be the spot they take over as they pick up a couple extra yards on the fumble return.
You know what separates good defenses from great? Good defenses find a way to get off the field. Great defenses find a way to take the ball away. What a great play to set their offense up with some mojo.
Running left is Robinson, and he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Brings up second and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Here's a counter give to Robinson. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
A toss now to Robinson. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. Wasn't a fan of what was ahead there, Brock, but the bounce outside doesn't fare any better. He gets a lone yard at second down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
Viking 18.
Now to give to Bajam. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Drive in dire straits. It's third and 9. throw. Has it at the 7. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons put up even more points in a win. 3 touchdown catches in one game is rare air, Brock. Safe to say most guys who retire can name every time they did that here in the NFL.
Yeah, I hope he remembers it, but also remember this. Receivers, they're a dependent position. They're dependent on the guys doing their job up front. They're dependent on the quarterback putting on the spot. And usually, when you reach a milestone like this, you love to share it with everybody else. And my guess, especially if they could find a way to win this one, is this receiver will celebrate it with all of his guys.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Shaheed now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Pass the 60.
Pass play coming here. Chased out to his right. Throwing the out route complete. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1st and 10 at the
18 rebel. 18 rebel.
1st and 10, looking to throw. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Those are exactly the plays, Kate, that the corners in this league make their money and make their reputation. A one-on-one, and he wins that battle.
Gotta be lying.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage is waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
70 Timberwolf.
Throw here, 3rd down. Completed over the middle. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's 4th down.
Warriors 70. Dragon 60.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They tightened up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Cougar 19.
Running here with Bijan. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Shut up. 3. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Let's go.
Pitch it to Robinson. Finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it 3rd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Come on, set, let's go.
3rd down, give to Robinson. And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
They'll bring out the punter here. And they could really use a good one here. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20.
17-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Looking slant route, complete. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, off approaching that 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. They'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Come on. Set, 7 top, Viking, 18. Let's go.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
He's trying to go deep again. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Ready.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Go! 60 Maverick, Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
1st down. 24-yard gain on the play. And the
Cougar
Saints
19.
1st down.
Dragon 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. Warrior 70.
From the red zone on 1st. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it sets up 2nd down. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
79 Broncos. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Throwing again on 2nd. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Trap 60.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints putting up points in a game decided. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Group B to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21.
Saints 21.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Falcons cover up the kick. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
And he has enough room to gain about 4. And right away, we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Penix working from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Here we go. Viking 18.
They'll run it with Robinson. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on 4th down.
A lot of times we will see defenses get so overcommitted to defending that inside run, they're vulnerable to the outside toss. And that's when things open up and you can reset those downs.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Design quarterback run here. So the Falcons earn the win in this one. Yet another win for them, Brock. And now, I don't know. Are they talking about it? Are they thinking about it but not talking about it? They're officially over halfway now to a perfect season.
Yeah, I don't think they're talking about the 72 Dolphins yet or the 07 Patriots, but I do think they're believing. They're believing they can find ways to win, and they're doing it every single week.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say goodbye from Atlanta.